All right, hey everybody. I just wanted to hop on here and share a recent trade setup. It's a really good teaching opportunity to show how I use one of my favorite tools, which is the ADX, which is this indicator right here on the left, and also over here on this time frame. I'm going to show you how I used it to short Ethereum back at the end of May. It turned out to be one of my better trades of the year so far. So it's a really good teaching opportunity. So let's go over it. Okay. So first of all, the ADX here is the black line. The red line is the selling DMI or directional movement index, and then the green line is the bullish directional movement index. If you want to learn the kind of the ins and outs and what this indicator is actually doing, that's not what I'm going to go over in this video. I'm going to summarize what I look for. So basically this horizontal line here is 25, and basically when the black line, which is the ADX, is above and rising above 25, that's a sign that there's trend strength, trend integrity. So in this case, the red line is above the green line, so the bearish trend integrity is strong. So what that means is when I see that happening, I want to look to get short on pullbacks or rallies, I guess, in this case, into potential areas of resistance. That can be swing, like price structure resistance. In the case of this trade, it was a moving average or a cluster of moving average resistance and a trend line that I used as my reason to go short. So first reason here on the left, so I got the daily chart on the left for my high time frame. In this case, I used the 4-hour chart to get into the trade. You can also use the daily chart and not worry about multi-time frame entries. I got a really tight risk reward using the 4-hour chart here. There's a higher degree of or certainty of or I guess I should say probability of getting stopped out if you use the lower time frames, and but you do get a tighter risk reward. So anyway, so what I saw here back in the end of May was ADX rising, okay, with the bears in control. That tells me this trend has momentum. So on a rally, I want to potentially look to get short. So what ended up happening was the bulls rallied up, and we came up into this cluster of culmination of different potential resistance zones. So we have this trend line, which was coming up into this area on this day when the bulls came up here. That was also confluent with the 10-day moving average, which is the green line, and not too far above it was also the 100-day moving average. So we had this cluster of basically potential resistance. It's an area to try to do some business in. So then what I was looking for is I was just waiting just basically for the bears to step up and print a bearish candle on this time frame, which happened right here. I got in. I wasn't watching exactly when this candle printed. So by the time I decided I wanted to short it, the price was right here. I don't know exactly if I got in on this day here, but it was at this price level, 21.1034. My stop was very tight. It was above that bullish day, this bullish day on May 23rd, that high right there. That's the stop level. So from there, obviously, we all know what happened to Ethereum. It really started to come undone and just going way down. So I covered shorts. I took partial profit right here at 1925, and I'll go to the weekly chart just to show you why I did that. So on the weekly chart, we had this swing low, so I covered some of my short there, and then I covered a bit more at this swing low, and then I covered a bit more at this swing low. So I don't have nowhere near my full position anymore. I've really taken profit along the way in this trade, and I'm going to be using the daily moving averages as a trailing mechanism, probably the 10 and the 20. So that's basically it, and that's what I do. This is honestly, if I could give you guys any advice, is one of the best trading tools you can find to be more selective and avoid trading markets where there isn't really a lot of strength or direction. Basically, that's like this environment when the ADX is below 25. In that scenario, you want to do things like mean reversion trades. That there's not any trend going on at this point in time. You don't want to be trying to trade these environments. Whereas when this started happening, the bears had control. The ADX essentially tells you who is in control and is it worth trading. And that was super worth trading for me. And these ADX trades are super potent and worth your time to learn how to incorporate this tool into your analysis. And if you have questions about how to use the ADX, you can give me a shout. Anytime. I am shepthetrader on X. Conversation is always open on there, and yeah, I hope this video was useful to you, and let me know if you got any questions. Okay. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.